welcome to our celebration of the first day of Ridvan, which happens to be one of my favorite days of the year. So the program today is pretty streamlined. We're going to have 3 prayers, and then we'll have Bill is going to do a song, and then Lucy will give a talk about Ridvan, and then we'll have a reading of the tablet of Ridvan, and then a nice video at the end. So it's about 50 minutes, and please silence your phones, and I think that's all I need to say. So, starting with the first reader, Roz, then Maria, then Norbert.
Unto thee be praise, O Lord my God. I entreat thee by thy signs that have encompassed the entire creation, and by the light of thy countenance that have illuminated all that are in heaven and on earth, and by thy mercy that have surpassed all created things, and by thy grace that have suffused the whole universe, to rend asunder the veils that have shut me out from thee, that I may hasten unto the fountainhead of thy mighty inspiration, and to the dayspring of thy revelation and bountiful favors, and may be immersed beneath the ocean of thy nearness and pleasure. Suffer me not, O my Lord, to be deprived of the knowledge of thee in thy days, and divest me not of the robe of thy guidance. Give me to drink of the river that is life indeed, whose waters have streamed forth from the paradise, Ridvan, in which the throne of thy name, the All-Merciful, was established, that mine eyes may be opened, and my face be illumined, and my heart be assured, and my soul be enlightened, and my steps be made firm. Thou art he who from everlasting was, through the potency of his might, supreme over all things, and through the operation of his will, was able to ordain all things. Nothing whatsoever, whether in thy heaven or on thy earth, can frustrate thy purpose. Have mercy then upon me, O my Lord, through thy gracious providence and generosity, and incline mine ear to the sweet melodies of the birds that warble their praise of thee amidst the branches of the tree of thy oneness. Thou art the great giver, the ever forgiving, the most compassionate.
Many a chilled heart, O my God, hath been set ablaze with the fire of thy cause, and many a slumberer hath been wakened by the sweetness of thy voice. How many are the strangers who have sought shelter beneath the shadow of the tree of thy oneness, and how numerous the thirsty ones who have panted after the fountain of thy living waters in thy days. Blessed is he that has set himself towards thee, and hasted to attain the dayspring of the lights of thy face. Blessed is he who with all his affections hath turned to the dawning place of thy revelation, and the fountainhead of thine inspiration. Blessed is he that hath expended in thy path what thou didst bestow upon him through thy bounty and favor. Blessed is he who, in his sore longing after thee, hath cast away all else except thyself. Blessed is he who hath enjoyed intimate communion with thee, and rid himself of all attachment to anyone save thee. I beseech thee, O my Lord, by him who is thy name, who, through the power of thy sovereignty and might, hath risen above the horizon of his prison, to ordain for every one what becometh thee and beseemeth thine exaltation. Thy might, in truth, is equal to all things.
O Lord, my God, my best beloved, my aim, my heart's desire. This verily is the first of the days of Ridvan. It has come with joy and delight, exultation and rapture. The winds are wafting, the clouds are raining down, and the sun is shining forth through thy bountiful grace. The morning breeze bloweth over hill and dale in this wondrous springtime as a token of thine inestimable favor, transforming these lands into a fine brocade of incomparable hues, and a silken carpet, begemmed with flowers and adorned with a vesture of verdant leaves that dazzle the eyes with their gleaming splendor. The breezes blow gently, the fresh streams flow softly, and the meads are adorned with bloom. The groves are lush, the clouds are rich with rain, and the stars are aglow through thy gracious providence. This dust heap of a mortal world hath been made green and lustrous by thy bounty, and the earth hath become an eternal paradise through thy mercy, O my God, inasmuch as thy day of Ridvan hath arrived, girded with majesty and invested with sovereignty, flooding creation with beams of light like unto a star, and accompanied by a procession of fervor and joy. Ridvan hath pitched its tent with dazzling splendor in the midmost heart of the world, and led its host, and sent forth its troops far and wide in the uttermost corners of paradise. Thus have the hearts of thy loved ones overflowed with joy and rapture, and been carried away in happiness and bliss by thy sweet savors. They have arisen with yearning and longing to praise thee, and drink of a pure beverage shall thy Lord give them. Praise be to thee, O my God, for all that thou hast graciously granted us. Thanks be to thee, O my hope, for the bounties thou hast conferred upon us. Blessings be upon thee, O my best beloved, for the favors thou hast chosen to bestow upon us. O God, my God, O thou who art the goal of my desire, unlock before the faces of thy loved ones, the portals of thy favors on this perspicuous day. Hoist the sails of guidance above their heads in the crimson arc. Cause them to be gathered beneath the standard of thy bounty and generosity, and send down upon them the sign of thy grace in the midmost heart of creation. O Lord my God, make them radiant stars, resplendent lamps, brilliant orbs, blazing meteors, so that they may arise to serve thee amongst thy creatures. Kindle the fire of thy love in the hearts of thy people. Scatter abroad thy signs throughout thy realms, and edify the souls of all that dwell on earth. Then shall thy heavenly repast be outspread throughout the world, and this contingent plain become the Abha paradise by the power of thy might, and this nether dust be made the envy of the high heavens through the outpourings of thy wisdom. O Lord, make of thy loved ones celestial angels, who inhabit thine earth, and enable thy chosen ones to become heavenly people who reside in thy realm. This, indeed, is the highest aspiration of thy servant, who hath humbled himself before thy sovereignty, bowed down in adoration before thy door, prostrated himself before thy glory, and fallen upon the dust before the power of thy sovereign might. Thou art the bestower, the compassionate, the almighty, the all-bountiful. Abdul-Baha.
Lucy's going to give us a talk about Ridvan.
Hello, friends. I wanted to share a poem I wrote for this special day. It is a poem to the beautiful gardens of Ridvan. Beneath a canopy of emerald leaves, kissed by the golden gaze of the Mesopotamian sun, lay the garden of Ridvan, a haven woven from the threads of paradise. The Tigris River, a shimmering serpent of liquid silver, sang its ancient song as it danced past the garden's edge. Fragrance, a symphony for the soul, swirled on the gentle breeze. Jasmine, with its star-shaped blooms, whispered secrets to the nightingales. Rose bushes, their crimson hearts overflowing with love, painted the air with a beautiful perfume. Date palms, sentinels of time, swayed their graceful fronds, casting beautiful shadows on the fertile earth. Blossoms in a kaleidoscope of colors, cerulean irises reaching for the heavens, sunflowers mirroring the sun's brilliance, and vibrant tulips unfurling their velvety petals carpeted the ground. Crystal clear streams, veins of life, meandered through the garden, their gentle murmurs a soothing counterpoint to the chirping symphony of birds. Pomegranate trees, heavy with ruby fruit, stood like promises of abundance. Fig trees, their leaves like outstretched hands, offered sweet sustenance. The air itself vibrated with a quiet hum, a tangible presence of peace that soothed the weary souls. In this sacred space, time seemed to lose its grip. Here, amidst
Amidst the intoxicating beauty, a momentous declaration unfolded.
Words like seeds of hope were sown, destined to blossom into a new world order, one where unity and love would reign supreme. The Garden of Rizwan, a testament to the transformative
Power of faith became forever etched in the records of Baha'i history, a verdant paradise where a new dawn broke upon the world. A garden of revelations. The year is 1863. Baha'u'llah, a name that means the glory of God, a prominent figure advocating the teachings of the Bab, a name which means the gate, finds himself facing increasing persecution due to his beliefs. Forced into exile by the Ottoman authorities, he leaves Baghdad with a group of loyal followers. Their journey takes them to a verdant haven, the Garden of Rizwan, aptly named the Paradise in Arabic. Little did they know this seemingly beautiful garden would become a stage for a momentous event. During these days of Rizwan, history took a dramatic turn. It is believed that Baha'u'llah unveiled his own station as a manifestation of God, the one promised by the Bab. This revelation marked the dawn of a new era in the Baha'i faith. Following this pivotal moment, Baha'u'llah was forced to embark on a long and arduous exile, carrying the torch of his newfound revelation to distant lands. To fully appreciate the significance of Rizwan, we must understand the foundation laid by the Bab. He emerged in 1844, heralding a new era and preparing the way for Baha'u'llah. The Bab's teachings resonated with powerful themes that continue to hold great relevance today. Number one would be the oneness of God. He emphasized the underlying unity of all religions, recognizing the divine origin of major faiths like Islam, Christianity, and Judaism. This message of unity is a beacon of hope in our world, often fraught with religious differences. The Bab also referred to himself as the gate, for the forerunner to a greater messenger, Baha'u'llah. This concept highlights the progressive nature of faith, where each revelation builds upon the previous one. The Bab also advocated for social reforms, promoting equality between men and women, and the elimination of class distinctions. In a world grappling with social inequalities, this message remains a potent call for a more just and equitable society, and also independent investigation of truth. He encouraged his followers to seek truth for themselves, not blindly follow established traditions. In our age of information overload, the Bab's message of critical thinking and independent inquiry is more valuable than ever. So today I reflect this enduring legacy of Rizwan, a message for our times. The events of Rizwan, though occurring almost 2 centuries ago, continue to resonate in our contemporary world. The Bab's message, amplified by the revelation of Baha'u'llah at Rizwan, offers valuable insights for navigating the complexities of the 21st century. Unity in diversity is a big topic. By recognizing the oneness of God, we can foster interfaith dialogue and understanding, paving the way for a more unified world. Equality and justice. The Bab's call for social justice inspires ongoing efforts towards a world free from prejudice and discrimination. And also in a world filled with conflicting narratives, the Bab's emphasis on independent investigation encourages us to become discerning seekers of truth. Rizwan serves as a potent reminder of the transformative power of faith. It's a call to action, a call to build bridges between communities, advocate for justice, and embark on a lifelong pursuit of truth. As we celebrate Rizwan, let us carry the essence of these messages in our hearts, striving to create a world that reflects the ideals of unity, justice, and truth. Thank you.
This is our friend Bill, who offered to sing a song for us on his, what is that, Bill? It's like a little mini guitar. On his mini airplane guitar.
Hopefully this helps expand on the portrait that Lucy provided. For vocal or these two? You hear all right? Tell me if I'm too loud or if I need to come up. I tend to be loud. King on the waves, the nightingales rejoice and sing out in praise. An exile with his sons, those sacred lives, 12 days they would stay to say their goodbyes. He walks out from his tent and strolls through the night. The Rizwan of the earth, the roses piled high. The world is calling, heavens are longing, spirit is gathering force. Come with me, oh my dearest friend, let me take you down to his garden, across the water of mystery, to the shores of divinity. Countless souls come to say goodbye. They hear him chanting under the night sky, the words that flow from his ancient tongue. Oh, a new springtime has come. Hundreds would come to bid farewell, take comfort in his words, a tablet for everyone, and listen to him at night under moonlit skies, chanting the verses in the garden of paradise. The world is longing, heavens are calling, spirit is gathering force. Come with me, oh my dearest friend, let me take you down to his garden, across the water of mystery, to the shores of divinity. Countless souls come to say goodbye. They hear him chanting under the night sky, the words that fall from his ancient tongue. Oh, a new springtime has come.
Wow, that was a beautiful song. Oh, okay. I thought you wrote it. You just okay. Tony and Kathy are going to read the Tablet of Rizwan, which I do want to quickly say, as I've just talked to Kathy about this, and I've talked to many people about this. After all these years, I said to myself, what did Baha'u'llah say? Two people in the garden on day one of Rizwan. And apparently, we really do not know. There's a few allusions to it in God Passes By Shoghi Effendi. So this tablet that we're going to read today, it was written later, but it is about the Ridvan. So thank you, Tony and Kat.
I would like to, before we start into this lengthy tablet, most of Baha'u'llah's prayers and many of his writings are not very long, but occasionally he's so engaged in telling us wonderful mystical things that he gives longer explanations. And he also uses wonderful imagery, and this is a perfect example of that, because it's a conversation he's having with his pen. And I should say that at that time, the pens were reed pens, and they made a scratching noise as they went across the page. So he's having a conversation with his ink pen. And of course, essentially, it is God talking to his manifestation and talking about the wondrous things that the manifestation of God for this day is going to bring to this world. So I hope that helps you understand what we're about to read. The divine springtime has come, O my most exalted pen, for the festival of the All-Merciful is fast approaching. Bestir thyself and magnify before the entire creation the name of God and celebrate his praise in such wise that all created things may be regenerated and made new. Speak and hold not thy peace. The day star of blissfulness shineth above the horizon of our name, the blissful, inasmuch as the kingdom of the names of God hath been adorned with the ornament of the name of thy Lord, the creator of the heavens. Arise before the nations of the earth, and arm thyself with the power of this most great name, and be not of those who tarry. Methinks thou hast halted and movest not upon my tablet. Could the brightness of the divine countenance have bewildered thee? Or the idle talk of the froward filled thee with grief and paralyzed thy movement? Take heed lest anything deter thee from extolling the greatness of this day, the day whereon the finger of majesty and power hath opened the seal of the wine of reunion, and called all who are in the heavens and all who are on earth. Preferest thou to tarry when the breeze announcing the day of God hath already breathed over thee? Or art thou of them that are shut out as by a veil from him? No veil whatever have I allowed, O Lord of all names and creator of the heavens, to shut me from the recognition of the glories of thy days, the day which is the lamp of guidance unto the whole world, and the sign of the Ancient of Days unto all them that dwell therein. My silence is by reason of the veils that have blinded thy creatures' eyes to thee, and my muteness is because of the impediments that have hindered thy people from recognizing thy truth. Thou knowest what is in me, but I know not what is in thee. Thou art the all-knowing, the all-informed. By thy name that excelleth all other names, if thy overruling and all-compelling behest should ever reach me, it would empower me to revive the souls of all men through thy most exalted word, which I have heard uttered by thy tongue of power in thy kingdom of glory. It would enable me to announce the revelation of thy effulgent countenance, wherethrough that which lay hidden from the eyes of men hath been manifested in thy name, the perspicuous, the sovereign protector, the self-subsisting.
Canst thou discover anyone but me, O pen, in this day? What hath become of the creation and the manifestations thereof? What of the names and their kingdom?
Whither are gone all created things, whether seen or unseen? What of the hidden secrets of the universe and its revelations? Lo, the entire creation hath passed away, nothing remaineth except my face, the ever abiding, the resplendent, the all glorious. This is the day whereon naught can be seen except the splendors of the light that shineth from the face of thy Lord, the gracious, the most bountiful. Verily, we have caused every soul to expire by virtue of our irresistible and all-subduing sovereignty. We have then called into being a new creation as a token of our grace unto men. I am verily the all-bountiful, the Ancient of Days. This is the day whereon the unseen world crieth out, Great is thy blessedness, O earth, for thou hast been made the footstool of thy God, and been chosen as the seat of his mighty throne. The realm of glory exclaimeth, Would that my life could be sacrificed for thee. For he who is the beloved of the All-Merciful hath established his sovereignty upon thee, through the power of his name that hath been promised unto all things, whether of the past or of the future. This is the day whereon every sweet-smelling thing hath derived its fragrance from the smell of my garment, a garment that hath shed its perfume upon the whole of creation. This is the day whereon the rushing waters of everlasting life have gushed out of the will of the All-Merciful. Haste ye with your hearts and souls, and quaff your fill, O concourse of the realms above.
Say, it is who is the manifestation of him who is the unknowable, the invisible of the invisibles, could ye but perceive it. He it is who hath laid bare before you the hidden and treasured gem, were ye to seek it. He it is who is the one beloved of all things, whether of the past or of the future. Would that ye might set your hearts and hopes upon him. We have heard the voice of thy pleading, O pen, and excuse thy silence. What is it that hath so sorely bewildered thee? The inebriation of thy presence, O well-beloved of the worlds, hath seized and possessed me. Arise and proclaim unto the entire creation the tidings that he who is the all-merciful hath directed his steps toward the Ridvan and entered it. Guide then the people unto the garden of delight, which God hath made the throne of his paradise. We have chosen thee to be our mighty trumpet, whose blast is to signalize the resurrection of all mankind. Say, this is the paradise on whose foliage the wine of utterance hath imprinted the testimony. He that was hidden from the eyes of men is revealed, girded with sovereignty and power. This is the paradise, the rustling of whose leaves proclaimeth, O ye that inhabit the heavens and the earth, there hath appeared what hath never previously appeared. He who from everlasting hath concealed his face from the sight of creation is now come. From the whispering breeze that wafteth amidst its branches there cometh the cry, He who is the sovereign Lord of all is made manifest. The kingdom is God's. While from its streaming waters can be heard the murmur, all eyes are gladdened, for he hath none hath beheld, whose secret no one hath discovered, hath lifted the veil of glory, and uncovered the countenance of beauty.
Within this paradise, And from the heights of his loftiest chambers, the maids of heaven have cried out and shouted, "Rejoice, ye dwellers of the realms above, for the fingers of him who is the Ancient of Days are ringing, in the name of the All-Glorious, the most great bell, in the midmost heart of the heavens. The hands of bounty have borne round the cup of everlasting life. Approach and quaff your fill. Drink with healthy relish, O ye that are the very incarnations of longing, ye who are the embodiments of vehement desire. This is the day whereon he who is the revealer of the names of God hath stepped out of the tabernacle of glory and proclaimed unto all who are in the heavens and all who are on the earth, put away the cups of paradise and all the life-giving waters they contain. For lo, the people of Baha have entered the blissful abode of the divine presence and quaffed the wine of reunion from the chalice of the beauty of their Lord, the all-possessing, the Most High. Forget the world of creation, O pen, and turn thou towards the face of thy Lord, the Lord of all names. Adorn then the world with the ornament of the favors of thy Lord, the King of everlasting days. For we perceive the fragrance of the day whereon he who is the desire of all nations hath shed upon the kingdoms of the unseen and of the seen the splendor of the light of his most excellent names, and enveloped them with the radiance of the luminaries of his most gracious favors, favors which none can reckon except him who is the omnipotent protector of the entire creation.
Look not upon the creatures of God, except with the eye of kindliness and of mercy. For our loving providence hath pervaded all created things, and our grace encompasseth the earth and the heavens. This is the day whereon the true servants of God partake of the life-giving waters of reunion, the day whereon those who are nigh unto him are able to drink of the soft-flowing river of immortality, and they who believe in his unity, the wine of his presence, through their recognition of him who is the highest and last end of all, in whom the tongue of majesty and glory voiceth the call, "The kingdom is mine. I myself am of mine own right, its ruler." Attract the hearts of men through the call of him, the one alone beloved. Say, "This is the voice of God, if ye do but hearken." This is the dayspring of the revelation of God, did ye but know it. This is the dawning place of the cause of God, were ye to recognize it. This is the source of the commandment of God, did ye but judge it fairly. This is the manifest and hidden secret, would that ye might perceive it. O peoples of the world, cast away in my name that transcendeth all other names, the things ye possess, and immerse yourselves in this ocean in whose depths lay hidden the pearls of wisdom and utterance, an ocean that surgeth in my name, the all-merciful. Thus instructeth you he with whom is the mother book. The best beloved is come. In his right hand is the sealed wine of his name. Happy is the man that turneth unto him, and drinketh his fill, and exclaimeth, "Praise be to thee, O the revealer of the signs of God, by the righteousness of the Almighty." Every hidden thing hath been manifested through the power of truth. All the favors of God have been sent down as a token of his grace. The waters of everlasting life have, in their fullness, been proffered unto men. Every single cup hath been borne round by the hand of the well-beloved. Draw near, and tarry not, though it be for one short moment.
Blessed are they that have soared on the wings of detachment and attained the station which, as ordained by God, overshadoweth the entire creation, whom neither the vain imaginations of the learned nor the multitude of the hosts of the earth have succeeded in deflecting from his cause. Who is there among you, O people, who will renounce the world and draw nigh unto God, the Lord of all names? Where is he to be found who, through the power of my name, that transcendeth all created things, will cast away the things that men possess and cling with all his might to the things which God, the knower of the unseen and of the seen, hath bidden him observe? Thus hath his bounty been sent down unto men, his testimony fulfilled, and his proof shown forth above the horizon of mercy. Rich is the prize that shall be won by him who hath believed, and exclaimed, Lauded art thou, O beloved of all worlds. Magnified be thy name, O thou the desire of every understanding heart. Rejoice with exceeding gladness, O people of Baha, as ye call to remembrance the day of supreme felicity, the day whereon the tongue of the Ancient of Days hath spoken as he departed from his house, proceeding to the spot from which he shed upon the whole of creation the splendors of his name, the All-Merciful. God is our witness. Were we to reveal the hidden secrets of that day, all they that dwell on earth and in the heavens would swoon away and die, except such as will be preserved by God, the Almighty, the All-Knowing, the All-Wise. Such is the inebriating effect of the words of God upon him who is the revealer of his undoubted proofs, that his pen can move no longer. With these words he concluded his tablet. No God is there but me, the most exalted, the most powerful, the most excellent, the all-knowing.
Thank you, Kathy and Tony. That was amazing. It's a lot to take in. You could spend, 20 minutes or more on each paragraph. Okay, so that ends that tablet, and we have a really nice video to play for you. It's the song Garden of Rizwan, but it's a different version of what you might have seen year after year. It's a newer video with the same song.
Gathered now at the mystic hour in the garden of Rizwan, circling around his blessed tent in the garden of Rizwan, and the nightingales sing, and the souls are on fire, as the crimson-colored arcs that sail in the presence of the best beloved of the world, in the garden of Rizwan. Of the rose is strong in the garden of Rizwan. The friends are silent, struck with awe in the garden of Rizwan, as the Ancient of Days lets in rivers of light, and the new creation sings with joy in the presence of the best beloved of the world, in the garden of Rizwan.
of names ascend his throne in 12 days of Ridvan. Approach him now and quaff your fill in the garden of Ridvan. Everlasting life from the hands of his grace, bestowed upon all humankind in the presence of the best beloved of the world in the garden of Ridvan.
Gathered now at the mystic hour in the garden of Ridvan, circling round his blessed tent in the garden of Ridvan. In the garden and we've got to get ourselves back to the
Well, that's our program for today. Thanks, everybody, for coming and staying and listening, and Jeremiah for pushing all those buttons, which I know nothing about, and for Kathy for turning off the lights, which I didn't think about, and for those that provided the food and the decorations in this lovely tent with the flowers around it and the roses. It's lovely. So thank you all. And by the way, I probably didn't say, in case I assume people know who I am, which is wrong. I'm Pamela, and I'm Baha'i from St. Pete Beach, so that's where I come from. Did you want to say this?
We're at the beginning of a 12-day festival, and so next Saturday, a week from tomorrow on Sunday, we will have a picnic to celebrate the 9th day of Ridvan at Philippi Park. Burgers and so forth will be provided, but please bring a side dish. Well, there will be a program at 2 o'clock, a brief program, and just good fellowship at the Philippi Park. So that's next Sunday. And then the following Wednesday evening, there will be another 12th Day of Ridvan program. We'll have to give you the information closer in time because that's still in the planning phases. It will be at 7 o'clock, probably light refreshments, but anyway, the more details will be coming on that. So thank you. We hope to see you next week.